Hey, thanks for coming to watch another episode on my channel. If you like the episode, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and leave comments in the comment section down below. Well, today we're going to talk about the often confusing complex world of dating made in Japan Jackson bolt-on guitars. Just a quick note, we're only going to be discussing Jackson bolt-on neck Japan-made guitars that have serial numbers beginning with 96, 97, or 98 and are 6 or 7 digits long. We won't be discussing any of the other types of serial numbers that came out of Japan in the 90s and in the 2000s. If you do a search today on Reverb or eBay for Jackson guitars, you will find a large number of ads selling made in Japan guitars from 1996 through to 98. There are so many, in fact, that you may think that Jackson made more guitars in those years than all other years combined. The truth is that most of these guitars were not made in between 96 and 98. More likely they were all made post-2000. Let's dig in with a few examples of made in Japan Jacksons in my collection. Here's a made in Japan Jackson Dinky from my collection. We're going to flip this one around over here. Take now the serial number reads on here, 9679402. If you took that and plugged it into one of the serial decoders online, it would likely tell you this is a 1996 made in Japan Dinky. And in fact, this is not a 1996 made in Japan Dinky. This guitar was made post-2000. Here we have a Dinky hot rod for made in Japan. We're going to go take a look at it here on the back, look at the back plate of this bolt-on Dinky, and try to determine what the year is. Now, if you took the number off of the neck plate, and this reads as 9723409, and you entered it into like an online decoder to try to tell you that this is actually a 1997 Dinky. And in fact, it is not a 1997 Dinky, not even close. These hot rods didn't even come out till 2004. Here's another Jackson Dinky from my collection. This also is a made in Japan Dinky. Let's flip it over here to get a read on its serial number. This one is 9829704. So it's a 7-digit serial number for made in Japan. You can clearly see that here there's the made in Japan sticker on this one. Hey, so we got to see several Jacksons made in Japan with serial numbers beginning with 96, 97, or 98. They were all 7 digits. Unfortunately, I don't have any 6-digit ones to share with you. Well, now we know that they were all dated incorrectly. We know that the ones on the internet, most of the ones advertised aren't actually made in those years. They're likely made in 2000. How do we accurately assess what year a made in Japan Jackson guitar is? The unfortunate reality is that there is no easy way to get an accurate manufacture date. If you have a 6-digit serial number that either begins with 96, 97, or 98, first thing to realize is just a serial number. They did start with 96 and they happen to start in 96 with those numberings. So for a 6-digit one, it's likely it was made somewhere in 96, 97, or 98. Now, if you've got a 7-digit long serial number, those are likely post-2000. And regardless whether they start with 96, 97, or 98, they were made sometime after the year 2000. Now then, if the serial numbers don't tell us what year the guitar was made, how can you go and find out what year your guitar was made, or at least how can you get closer? Well, the best way to do it is actually dig into the catalogs that Jackson made. Now, you can also go to the forums. There's several forums out there and Facebook groups that have a ton of people who are very familiar with Jackson guitars that can help you kind of zero in on some year range that your guitars are made. So there you have it. If you see an ad for a Jackson made in 1996 that's made in Japan, I would be very skeptical. I would take a look at the serial number, and if it's not 6 digits, just know that it is not a made in Japan 1996, 97, or 98 guitar. Well, thank you for joining me on another episode. Like I said earlier, please don't forget to subscribe and leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching, and until next time, adios.